Okay, you're recording 3 minutes and 3 phrasal verbs. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left. Phrasal verb number 1, come up with. You can come up with a plan, an idea, an invention, a solution. It means to produce something after thinking about it for some period. So Edison came up with the idea for the light bulb after lots of experimentation and thinking. I came up with a plan for lunch after an hour of worrying about what I was going to have for lunch. An individual can come up with an idea or come up with a plan, or a group of people can come up with a plan, an idea, a solution. Phrasal verb number 2, to drop in on. To drop in on someone is to visit them briefly when you're on your way somewhere else. So if you're going from point A to point C, then you drop in on your friend on point B. Yeah. So to visit briefly. I'm going to town later on. I think I'll drop in on Michael because I haven't seen him for a while. I'd like to see him. Can't spend too much time with Michael though because he's a bit boring. I'll drop in on him on the way into town. Phrasal verb number 3, to face up to. If you have a problem and you've been telling yourself that's not really a problem, for example, you're not doing well with your job or you're not doing well with your relationship, you've been telling yourself, no, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Eventually, you admit to yourself it's not okay. You face up to your problem, you face up to your difficulty, and you leave the job or you leave the relationship or you walk away from the situation in order to make your life better, to face up to a problem, a difficulty. Okay, now the quiz. Question number 1. If you get the chance, I'd like you to grandma when you go to London because you haven't seen her for ages. Is that come up with, drop in on, or face up to? Pause and answer the question. Yes, it's drop in on grandma. Okay, question number 2. We will be able to a plan if we spend long enough thinking about the details as to how to do this. We're intelligent people. Come up with, drop in on, or face up to. Pause and answer the question. Yes, it's come up with a plan or a solution. And question number 3, Mary needs to the fact that she's going to fail her exams if she doesn't study harder. Come up with, drop in on, or face up to. Pause. Yes, it's face up to, and that is 3 minutes, 3 phrasal verbs, and we're out of time.